Well, in case you're wondering, and I'm sure you are, no, this D. Marble fella is not yet part of the Order of the Sillies. I merely had a painting session with him, something about clouds and wait a minute. Huh. Would you excuse me for a moment? Crap, how are we gonna solve this? Let's see here. I sure hope this is gonna work. How's it going, Sir Sick?
Ragical?
Yes, it is I, Sir Ragical. And obviously we are not the same person, right?
No, wink.
Haha, wink, because we are knights wearing helmets and people cannot see our faces?
That was strange.
Yes, but we are all a little bit strange, to some extent. Well, I'm pretty sure this is a clever ruse we just did.
This is where the whole thing completely falls apart.
Oh no, I forgot to close the door. Why didn't you say anything? They probably didn't hear us.
Nope.
Well, see you later, Crusader.
Sorry, what now?
Right, now that I got my sword, I can go back and they will be none the wiser. Probably. Hi, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. D-Marble. Let's have some fun, shall we?
One of the comments that I always get in these Flat Earth videos that I'll upload, typically the ones I'll do about the movements of the celestial bodies or gravity. One of the responses I always get from these globe believers, the more triggered ones, is you don't understand physics.
Hi D-Marble. So, when people disagree with you or call you out for your lack of understanding of physics, they are triggered? Interesting. However, do you really want to start off with a victim card? And it seems you have music in the background. That is an obvious attempt at trying to negate my way spiffier music. So, mute the spiffiness and engage the silliness.
And my response is always pretty much the same. I'm like, oh look, another physics expert.
Yes, obviously you have to be an expert to call out someone that's obviously wrong about something. I mean, let's get real here. The physics involved isn't that complex. You don't have to be a bloody expert. But yeah, you flirts, yeah.
Well, here, how about this, genius? Go ahead and explain the physics of liquids or water in large quantities. Now, do they ever do it? No. For some reason or another, globe believers like to tiptoe around that particular aspect of physics. So,
oh yeah, sure, Mr. Flurfy Flurf. There has never been anyone explaining the physics of water to you guys. Or maybe it is the fact that you guys always ignore everything we say. Or maybe cherry pick it to serve your narrative. And of course, only asking questions instead of explaining or proving your claims. Turns out you guys have mastered the art of dodging.
let's do a quick check on understanding, a real simple rudimentary exercise, and then we're going to look at physics real quick.
Oh boy, I cannot wait. You're going to prove the fact that you do not understand physics. I mean, you're gonna, try to prove the opposite. How about that?
How about that? Now, what do you see here?
Okay, it's a picture of a globe. Oh no, is that going to be a problem for you, Mr. D. Marble?
A globe. B, a bowling ball. C, a spherical balloon. A globe.
Well, it could be a balloon or a bowling ball, so... Seems like a failed multiple choice question, but okay, I'll allow it.
Moving on. Now, what is the most prevalent surface color on this globe? A, white. B, green. Or C, blue.
Well, it's kind of a toss-up between blue and white, but, I'm gonna go with blue, because it's called the blue marble for a reason, right?
Blue.
Yay!
Very good.
Of course I'm very good. Who do you think you're talking to here?
What does the blue on the globe represent?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. If I say it, I'm gonna get kicked in the face. I don't wanna say it. Water? Not again!
A, land masses. B, water. C, lava.
That would be B. And it would be B. I already said that. I'm not gonna say it again.
B, water.
Whoopee! What are we doing, D-Marble? What the hell is this? Are we going back to the basic of the basics, being really bad? Ah, of course we are. Flurf.
You would be correct if you guessed B. Under what state of matter is water classified? A, solid. B, gas, or C, a liquid?
You do realize, he's not gonna realize that, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. So, Mr. Marble, you do realize all three states are represented in your glow picture right there, right? You got your ice, you got your water, and you got your gaseous state of water. So I'm guessing you're missing the D there, D Marble. All of the above.
And if you chose C, you are correct.
Only partially correct. I mean, what the hell, mate?
Now, let's take a look at the conclusion here.
Yes, let's have a look at your conclusion. I'm sure there's nothing gonna happen to me.
Most of the Earth's surface is covered by liquid. That's what we just established by answering those questions.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Did you really have to go down that multiple choice list, which also had mistakes in it? But, continue already. I mean, what are we doing?
Still with me? Good.
So, let me get this straight. You think this freaking basic shit makes people lose track of what you're talking about? Come on, man. You gotta definitely up the complexity of what you're doing for people not to be able to... Go on.
Now, let's take a quick look at a short video outlining the physics of liquid.
Alright, let's just make a prediction here. It's something about a glass of water being completely flat because the scale is way too small. Or, no, wait, maybe it's the horizon thing they made, you know, with the multiple tubes next to each other all showing the same level of water. Or, in other words, a complete lack of understanding the scales involved.
Liquids seek their own level.
Called it. It's gonna be the thing with a glass of water. Obviously. God damn it, man. After all these bloody years, you still do the same stupid shit over and over again, D Marble. Mr. Marble, can we have something new sometime, someday, maybe in the future? But hey, let's watch the video, shall we?
Let us perform an activity to show that liquids seek their own level. Take a series of interconnected tubes of different shapes as shown here. Pour colored liquid into one of the tubes. Observe that the liquid stands at the same horizontal level in each tube, even though the area of cross-section of each tube is different. We know that the pressure at the top of each tube is equal to the atmospheric pressure. Similarly, the pressure at the bottom of each tube will also be equal. Hence, liquids seek their own level.
And contrary to popular belief, flat is not the same as level. And we have been over this, Mr. Marble.
Okay, so to go along with that, here's an example. Here's a cross-section side profile of the Panama Canal.
Yes, because that simplified picture is an exact replica of what happens in reality. I mean, Mr. Marble, I know you're trying to feed your rhetoric, but this is getting ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
Now, what you can see is on the far right side, it shows the Pacific Ocean at sea level, which you can see is pretty much flat on the surface.
Yes, because reality is represented in this body picture!
And then what happens is the boats move across Panama through a series of locks, rising and lowering the level of the water, moving across the landmass, and then coming out to the other side on the Atlantic Ocean, which is also at sea level.
And what is your point, Mr. D. Marble? I'm gonna regret asking that. Of course I'm gonna regret asking that.
Now this side profile here shows that, in correlation to what we just saw as the physics of water, that the surface of water is always flat.
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. Flat and level are not the same, you bloody dick flute.
That water, liquids, seek to find their own level.
Now, D. Marble, I've been following your channel for quite some time now. Are you gonna do something new, or are you just stuck in the past? Well, he's a flurf. Of course he's stuck in the past. Why? Why did I even ask that question? And what's with that smug look on your face? Even your face is out of context.
Now, you in your own personal experience have never seen water do anything on the surface other than represent a level surface.
Jesus Christ, dude. So, turns out I have done a video on it, and you're even featured in it, with your spirit level on your plane. Haha. I'll link it in the description, and of course it will pop up on the screen somewhere, that info box thingy in a card. I don't know, YouTube usually changes stuff around, so you know, the info box in the video somewhere. I mean, it's really getting annoying at this point, where you constantly conflate level and flat. They are not the same at all. Stop flirting.
As if a perfect mirror. Now,
No, wait. Are you going to claim that a curved surface cannot create a mirror effect? Because that's gonna be something new, and rather silly.
if the surface of water were bulging, such an effect wouldn't be possible.
Wow, well done, D-Marble. Well done indeed.
This whole mirror thing that we have going on right here, that's not possible if the surface is curving.
No, just put them on screen. Clearly the bubbly bubbles over here are curved, right? They are reflecting, and also lensing. Pretty interesting, isn't it? D-Marble. Now, when a lake isn't reflective, it usually has something to do with the waves disrupting the surface. I mean, it has to be pretty smooth, but that is actually the only requirement. Well, alongside with the angle you're looking at it to some extent.
But then this is where people would make excuses saying that this particular body of water is too small and that there's not enough space to see the curvature.
That is exactly the problem, D-Marble. Not to mention your elevation is way too low. Also, please don't tell me you're once again going to conflate the horizontal curve with the curve going off into the distance. You know, mountains, buildings, ships being beyond the horizon with their bottoms cut off. You're gonna do that, aren't you?
So let's take into consideration what you're seeing here. This is the world's biggest mirror. It's the salt flats in Uyuni, Bolivia. This place is 100 miles across and about 80 miles wide. And after it rains, there's about an inch or two of water and it becomes a perfect mirror, as you can see here.
Yes, and as pretty as it is, 100 miles is still extremely tiny compared to the bloody size of the planet. You, with your fancy eyes, natural senses, eh? That bloody useless crap we have. It's perfectly designed for our daily lives, but it's not designed to detect that tiny microscopic curve.
That doesn't happen on a globe.
Well, the ironic thing is, it does happen on a globe. Hey, D-Marble, you want in on a little secret there? The Earth is not flat. It just looks like that from our tiny microscopic perspective. Tell me, how big do you think the planet actually is?
That's entirely too much missing curvature.
Missing curvature. Missing curvature. Well, that's a new one. Missing curvature. Where are we hiding the curvature, D-Marble?
So you know the physics of water. Water seeks to find its level.
Water seeks to find its level. Water seeks to find its level. Level is not the same as flat. Can we please stop this dipshittery? Flurfing is not a good thing for your brains.
And that's what the surface of level water looks like. Right there.
Tell me, D-Marble, what does the D stand for in D-Marble? I know it's Daryl, but I am of the understanding it means something completely different.
Perfect mirror. Accumulates and gives off that reflection, indicating that there is no curvature on the surface.
Yes, because we have just established that a curved surface can never, ever, in a million years, reflect. Oh, wait, how come you're still just saying things? Why are you just saying things? Stop saying things. Just stop saying things entirely. That would be better for everyone.
This is one of my originals from a while back.
And, you know, flurfers never learn. Flurfers never evolve. Flurfers never learn new things. So yeah, something from a while back, that's entirely within the reference frame of a flurf. You know, it must be really boring being a flurf, constantly repeating the same thing over and over again and getting proven wrong over and over again. Why do you want to live that life? I'm genuinely curious, D-Marble.
And this is just to get you thinking about this stuff, the simplicity of where we are.
Exactly, the simplicity of where we are. Until you look deeper into it, you understand that we are living on a huge planet, which looks flat from our perspective, right up to the point until you actually look into it. But it's either well beyond your comprehension or you're just dishonest. And I'm guessing dishonest is indeed what the D stands for, D-Marble. Mostly because you're so far down the rabbit hole you cannot escape anymore. This is your life now.
Whether it's water in a glass, whether it's in a pond, a puddle, in a lake, or on the ocean, the surface is always flat and level.
I'm not even gonna retort to that. I'm just gonna leave and come back for a bit.
You need to take into consideration the fact that bodies of water only appear to curve in pictures that you will never be able to take for yourself.
Well, D-Marble, if you're referring to pictures from space, yeah, that's gonna be a problem, because I don't have a spaceship, allegedly. You don't have a spaceship, and spaceships in general are rather expensive, aren't they? However, we don't need to go to space to actually prove this bloody planet is a curving surface. Oh, good God, mate. Let's just throw one out there. The mere fact that the horizon drops the higher you go is the proof this thing is a bloody curve. And the bottoms being cut off of things beyond the horizon. I mean, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Well, I know what you're doing. You're feeding the narrative so your viewers don't hate you. That rabbit hole I was talking about, how deep is that thing? Blink twice if you need help. Are you in trouble, D-Marble?
And that's the pictures of the entire globe. Chances are you're never going to go to space and be able to snap that picture. Neither am I.
Wait a minute here. Are you a flirt that actually acknowledges space exists? What's going on here? I thought they were anti-space.
But what we know in our reality is that the surface of water is always level.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
So, I'll admit it that both of these models have their own flaws.
You do. He doesn't even realize the bloody azimuthal equidistant projection map he has going right there is based on the globe. Also, you know what the difference is between the flat Earth and the globe Earth? We have a model that works and actually reflects what happens in reality. You do not have a model. Or, well, you make claims, but you never explain them.
But you gotta ask yourself, which one of these matches your experience in reality?
Well, it's the big frigging ball.
What's closer to what you know?
It doesn't matter what we know, it matters what we can prove. And the big frigging ball reflects reality, so stop flirting.
Water clinging to the outside exterior of a ball? Or water finding its level? That's all I got for this one.
Which literally translates to, you've got nothing. You're just making noises. Noises that sound like sentences.
As always, be good to each other, take care of yourself, and stay flat. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
No, dishonest Marble, thank you. You have finally become a jester in the Order of the Sillies. Congratulations! I do hope you enjoy your stay. Finally, we've got him. Another one for my silly collection. Well, that was about bloody time, wasn't it? I might need to have a go at these bigger flurs, cause they've been flirting for way too long out in the wild. I need to tame them as jesters. Well, if you made it this far, you know what to do. Tickle that bell and all the buttons and links around this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Finally, we figured out what the D stands for. Dishonest. Quite fitting, actually.